And joining us next, we have two leaders who've turned customer conversations into million rupee revenue channels. So let's welcome Vinod Dangi, the head of growth and digital marketing at Sobha Realty, alongside Abhishek Gupta, the vice president of product at HomeLane, moderated by Abhinav Arora from enterprise marketing consultant and strategist, to take over the stage for all of us. And the topic, as you see on the screen, is growing revenue via WhatsApp conversations and AI. So over to the moderator, and let's welcome each of them with a big round of applause. Audience, come on, put your hands together, and let's welcome them, and over to the moderator.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So, this session is actually my favorite session, not because I'm on it. I mean, that's one of the reasons. But, it's not very often that you meet somebody who doesn't sell anything less than tens of lakhs. That is, we have Abhishek here. The product that these guys sell goes all the way from tens of lakhs to single-digit crores. And what Vinod sells goes from single-digit crores to double-digit crores, up to like 12 crores is what he's told me offline. And how do you make such sales? How do you make such sales? Cool, we've seen real estate brokers around, but how do you make such sales and introduce WhatsApp in it was very important for me, because it just doesn't make sense for real estate guys. It makes sense for anybody who's selling something for single-digit lakhs, something that's not a chocolate, something that's not, a DTC product, that's not a beauty cream. How do you sell something for lakhs? Because a lot of, us in the economy today are service providers. You're selling some sort of service. You're selling consulting and whatnot. So how do you crack these 1 lakh retainers, 50,000 retainers using WhatsApp is what we're going to explore today. Welcome, Abhishek. Welcome, Vinod. Thanks for being with us. You want to say hello to the audience first?
Hi, audience. Hello. So, I'm Vinod. Yeah.
Hey, hello everyone. Abhishek this side.
Cool. So, Vinod, you run marketing, and Abhishek, you run product at HomeLane, interior design, and you sell real estate, Sobha, some really beautiful societies you have in Bangalore. How do you guys use WhatsApp, and more importantly, why is WhatsApp being controlled by marketing in Sobha, but product in HomeLane? How do you look at WhatsApp for selling tens of lakhs worth of product value? Talk to us about it.
Okay. Probably I can, kickstart this, right? So I think there is a backdrop for it, right? So what we often, discuss within our boardroom is that buying home interiors is not an impulse purchase. You don't get up one morning and then browse some of the products on Amazon and then decide saying that, hey, this is available at like 10% discount, 20% discount. I should quickly, take this to my cart and then buy this right away. Home interiors buying is a purchase that's long. The process is long, right? And then the shelf life of this decision in this customer's life is also very, very long. Once you get a home interiors, you're going to essentially stay in the same apartment house for next 5 to 7 years bare minimum. That's the second part. Third is basically, given that this is not impulse or transactional, it's also slow and requires a lot of decision making and collaboration. So which means when you buy a shirt for yourself, you may be deciding all by yourself. But when you buy a home interiors, there is more than one party. When I got my home interiors done, I had my wife also equally participating into the conversation. My parents, obviously my kids are too young to have an opinion on this matter, but everyone else actually. So we wanted a medium that is not really just getting on a phone call, asking customers 10 questions, and then narrowing down on the choices that should be presented. We wanted something that's conversational, multimodal, which means you are sharing images, you are sharing text, you are sharing, videos with customers, and then giving customers their own time to react for the next step. So that's where, WhatsApp become the default choice for us.
What's your average order value?
Sorry?
What is your average order value? An average customer
Okay,
buys...
got it. So the AOV for the industry that we are in is roughly about 8 to 9 lakh rupees per customer.
Okay, so when I'm buying something for 8 to 9 lakhs, how long am I taking to decide that I want to buy it from you?
So technically, the decision cycle is anywhere between 1.5 to 3 weeks. That's how the amount of time that it takes. So that's the reason why it is important for you to continuously engage, nurture a customer, continuously keep sharing information, understanding their preferences, and not just get on a call, via sales guy, they're asking 10 questions, expecting some answers, and then expecting you to make a decision. So slow and steady, but a lot more engaging is something that wins the order for us.
And one of the things that you're saying is that introducing WhatsApp into this flow reduces the annoyance that is caused by your salesperson calling the customer again and again.
Yeah, obviously. Think about it, you might not be ready with all the answers. So imagine, I don't know when you got your home interiors done last time, when you want to get it done in next couple of, weeks or years, right? If I were to ask you 10 questions, hey, tell me what are the themes that you like? Can you name 2 themes that you would like to get your home interiors done? No. I also, even after, doing 5
Halloween.
years. 4 years of what I do at Home Lane, I was not able to, name 4 themes, right? It's a visual process. You have to show me something before you expect an answer. That's why I said it is multimodal. There are certain things which you want me to hear as a customer and then respond back. There are certain things you want me to see before I respond back and make a choice. So that's
Okay. Vinod, what is your average order value?
See, our average order value is about 2.5 crores.
Okay, so when I'm buying something for 2.5 crores from you, how long am I going to take to decide?
For us, it takes about 6 to 8 months. The entire, customer journey is 6 to 8 months. So from the marketing point of view, we have to handhold them for a 6 to 8 months. And then 6 to 8 months is a quite long time. And, many of times you are out of sight from, customer's mind. So it is very, very important to, keep, on the top of the mind of the customers, that the recall value of your brand, recall value of your product has to be there on top of it. And WhatsApp, of course, help us to achieve that, journey. The entire lead nurturing, which we, call, is happening through, WhatsApp for us. Starting from exploration till the final conversion for the customer. It is very important for us to be on top of mind of the customer, right? And this is how it helps us.
Okay, so you're saying if I'm to buy a 2.5 crore apartment from Sobha, I will somehow get in touch with you guys on your website, or I will click an ad that leads to WhatsApp. Now I'm going to stay with you on that WhatsApp chat for 8 months before I say, okay, let me sign. So what do you do in those 6 to 8 months?
See, on the entire 6 to 8 months, there's a lot of, starting from educating a customer about real estate and its nuances. There are a lot of nuances which are there in the real estate. People don't know, what all they need to understand before taking the final decision. Starting from the project's approvals, right? RERA, for example, whether it is there or not there. Is there any litigation which is there in the project or not? Customer do not know. People do not know what, to ask to developer. What are the things which needs to be, understand whether those, things are there in the project or not. What is the quality? What is the credibility of the developer? Location, neighborhood, the upcoming infrastructure which is coming in the, location. So the entire thing, step by step, you need to keep educating customer, right? That, why, my product, why my project is the best fit, for you. Because this is not a one-time purchase. Actually this is a one-time purchase, but, and it is not a repeat purchase. So, and it is a lifetime. It is for the lifetime. A person is, giving every penny of his lifetime in buying a home. So for him it is very, very important to be very, very conscious and careful before finalizing the property. So, educating them is very, very important, and step by step, we, handhold the customer till the, conversion.
So what I'm gathering from both of you is WhatsApp is less annoying than sales calls, and you need sales calls because you're selling something for tens of lakhs and crores. And it's more effective than email because email is not as interactive. Email is not something, that has my attention anymore. Tell me, and WhatsApp has also changed in the last couple of years. WhatsApp has chatbots, which was the first thing to come. Now WhatsApp has click to WhatsApp ads. I will click a Instagram ad and I will directly land into WhatsApp. WhatsApp has broadcast, where you can spam everyone. What sort of products are you guys, and I'm sure WhatsApp has a lot more, what sort of WhatsApp products are you guys using in your journey?
Yeah, so across awareness, interest, consideration, funnel, we have WhatsApp pretty much everywhere. So like we have a channel called Webinar where a lot of people who discover about home lane and then want to really know, who are not in the market right now, they are not really shopping for interiors, but they want to understand the nuances of getting a home interior done. What are the themes, what is the process, materials, etc. So we have a webinar. That's how we get a subscription list available to us. So if you were to send out the broadcast campaigns to them, that's one way we use WhatsApp for all the marketing and remarketing campaigns. Second is basically advertisement or acquisition. So we use CTWA, click to WhatsApp ads, given that the people who are interested in a particular kind of offering, they are able to see our ads on Meta properties, and then there they find CTWAs and then land on our acquisition funnel. That's the other thing. Third is basically transactional. So when was the last time you found an OTP over an email?
When was the last time I found an OTP over an email for some government registration thingy?
Yeah, so that's very old school. So what I'm saying, for the transactional purposes, emails are almost dead. So we have this data for our own business. The CTRs for any information that's going on email is less than 2.5%. Versus the CTRs for the same amount of information going on WhatsApp is north of like 50-55%. There are different reasons, rate limiting, etc. But broadly, for transactional purposes also, WhatsApp has become a default channel. And third is what we spoke about, once a customer gets in the funnel with us, for the nurturing related reasons, there are different activities. Like a customer wants to know, hey, if I were to get this kind of home interiors, what is the budget sounds like, So we'll do a quick questionnaire over WhatsApp bot and we'll quickly share a budget with the customer. They'll talk about, hey, what are the top designs which are possible in my floor plan? We'll also do a bot engagement and then share that idea. They want to really know, hey, which is the closest store that you have, basis my location. So all of these, engagements are also there as conversation opportunities on WhatsApp as well. So pretty much everywhere, yeah.
Entire sales and marketing conversation is moving on WhatsApp apart from a few offline visits.
Yeah, so that's what we say. WhatsApp today pretty much is one of the most important growth levers for us at home.
Got it. How about you?
For us also, it is starting from, capturing of the lead till the conversion. Of course, there are a lot of, stages in between. And at every stage we use WhatsApp. It becomes very, convenient and faster mode of communication with, customer. Because starting from, capturing the leads through CTWA ads to broadcasting, to a lot of journeys which are, built in between the entire sales journey, right? Starting from the filtration to the, reminding them for their site visits, schedule which are there. A lot of things which are there. It also helps us to, build our, build the confidence of customer in us by, sending them, sending a lot of, collaterals, of the project, about our brand, about our credibilities, which boost the confidence level of customer in us, which helps us in better communication with the customer. It becomes convenient, it becomes faster. There are no, lot of calls which are going from us to customers, so the customer is not annoyed. The customer is, well aware that, okay, this is the brand which is not annoying me. So So that chaos which is there, of multiple calls, going to customer, it is cut off. So, it helps us building the better communication between the sales team and, customer for us. And in between, all the confidence boosting which happens, from the marketing side by sending a lot of communication about the brand and about the, product, that happens through, WhatsApp seamlessly. And then we have a lot of cohorts which are there. I mean, from capturing a fresh prospects in the system, and then we have the existing, the leads which are there in the system, plus the privileged customers which we have who have already, bought our, properties. So rebuilding them, getting the references, from them for the, new projects which are coming in, that helps a lot. So, earlier we used to, call all our existing customers and inform them about that, okay, this is the project which is, coming in, and if you have any references and all, you can, let us know. But now this WhatsApp becomes a very seamless journey. They drop their references then and there, and we capture and then, reach out to the, their references. And their benefits are passed on, to them. So there is no leakages which is, happening. That is also a big, I would say nuance which is cut off because of WhatsApp.
And I think it's very intuitive as well because, like you said, customers are giving you their references and IDs and everything on WhatsApp. That happens with us when you go to any hotel, not just like a local hotel, but even if you're going to a Marriott, they're going to be like, sir, please, WhatsApp me your Aadhaar card or ID card. Now, I want a one-word answer from both of you guys. For the folks who are sitting in the audience and selling something for tens of thousands of rupees or, lakhs of rupees or even crores, not everyone's a property broker here, but is it safe to assume that when you're selling something that's high ticket, I won't say expensive, but high ticket, you need to understand that India runs on WhatsApp. Is it safe to assume, or is there something more powerful than WhatsApp today?
I'll share an example. So in 2023, we actually built an app for our customers, right? And it's a sad start to share, but I'll still do that. The number of people, out of 100 customers, there were only 26 customers who were willing to download that app and use it. And the core reason is, ours is a business which is mostly a one-time transaction. The entire LTV is done in one-time transaction. And why would people download an app if they were to just deal with you for once, right? So what we figured out is what is the next obvious thing that users are using, where you could serve this information. That's where WhatsApp is also acting as an app for us. So not just the pre-sales, the post-sales process as well, once you have booked an order with us, if you were to know your payment link, your documents, where is your order, etc., everything is something that we serve over WhatsApp itself. So I believe pretty much everything that exists in a digital ecosystem, there are certain established digital mental models in the user's mindset, right? There are certain things that they do already on a daily basis. There are better chances for you and higher success rates if you were to blend into those mental models rather than trying to invent something. So that's where, for us, WhatsApp pretty much fit in very much. And I believe there would be tons of use case where WhatsApp could be the default answer as well. So honestly, if I were to start a startup once again, or D2C, I would not build an app. I would rather try to serve my customers over WhatsApp. That's how I would think of it.
Okay, got it. So I think the analogy that you're trying to paint here, WhatsApp I can browse products. Like let's compare it to Blinkit. Okay, I can browse products, I can order, I can get my invoice, I can get delivery updates. You're saying if you're selling something for tens of thousands or lakhs, you can browse themes, you can order, you can track updates, and you can also get your invoice. All of that can happen on WhatsApp.
Yeah, pretty much every there. WhatsApp is coming with web views, right? Your web forms, web flows, pretty much everything is there. So right from a visual engagement to transaction of information and then record keeping, access of information is pretty much seamless now on WhatsApp. Plus, you're saving a lot of hassle for a customers not to download one more app and then solve a lot of tech problems. The platform is pretty much sorted. So, I mean, one example, the closest example is if you were to build an app, you would not build your own Play Store. Right, think of it as a similar analogy. You already have a storefront which is WhatsApp. All you have to do is build an app for yourself. I mean, think about the same thing.
Lovely. Okay, cool. One last question before we wind up. Tell me, you guys are using AiSensy. Did AiSensy introduce you guys to WhatsApp for Business, or were you using something else? Are you guys sticking with AiSensy? Are you planning to stick with them? What's nice about them? What's not so nice about them?
So I think, AiSensy we started actually using through our CTW ads. From there, we got
Click to WhatsApp ads.
Click to WhatsApp ads, yeah. And from there, we have built multiple journeys, reaching out to our NRI prospects, which is very difficult, from India to reach out them because there's a time gap, the time difference is very large and every country has a different time zone. So it becomes very easy for us.
Where usually are these guys? Who are you selling this?
So they are in US, they are in Australia, they are in Germany, they are in Singapore. They
NRIs.
NRIs basically, right? So they are in various parts of, the globe. And it becomes very easy for them and for us also to reach out to them. It is convenient for them. We are not, calling them at their odd time. That is where, it is there. It is also helping us now in the post-sales, as well. So in the post-sales now, sending the payment reminders to customers, sending the construction updates, customers. Even customer can interact and ask, what is the status of their project, what is, their next payment which is going to come, any query with respect to home loan, any query with respect to their banks and us, whatever the, arrangement is there. So any kind of query is something which they can, clearly understand from the, journeys we have built, from the bots which we have, built.
Lovely. What about you?
Okay, so I won't name the company, but we were with someone else till 2023, and then we were facing a lot of issues. And I mentioned backstage, I won't name the company, but it sounded like a bureaucracy, very hard to crack. So we decided to kind of partner with the AiSensy, and I think two of the reasons. One is it was very young team, and they were also hustling around with us, so ready to match the pace. The second thing, I think they were the first ones to also have, one of the first startups who were also having a flow builder. So as a team that's prototyping or iterating with a lot of messaging, style, etc., it was a lot easier to function on AiSensy than some of the other products. So I think that's where the win came in, and then opportunity to partner. Today we are pretty much collaborating with them on most of the products, whether this is CTWA, broadcast messages, or conversation AI. Pretty much everywhere we are using their products, and then mostly thinking about sticking. I think there are one or two spaces where I believe there's an opportunity for AiSensy and some of the other players to also come in. I think there is a change in this behavior. I was just talking to Gautam as well that the world is moving from pay-per-use model to result as a service model, right? So, I mean, imagine rather than you selling people saying that, hey, use my platform and then pay me per message or, per transaction, rather than that, the teams who are bringing in their expertise that I'm going to work with you and help you design messages, optimize this conversation channel and help you achieve higher efficiency, and basis that I'm going to charge you a success fee. I think that's a model that's also evolving. So I'm sure there will be evolution seen in the ecosystem around that. Yep.
Lovely. Thank you so much. That's a wrap, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, let's have Bilal back on stage to hand over the token of appreciation to all the three of you. But now let's give it up to all of these amazing people to a very promising panel discussion. Here's a token of appreciation from the entire team of AiSensy to all the three of you. Thank you so much to all our speakers. Thank you.